The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends, with norm-challenging brands, paving the way to be next-generation business leaders. This is Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Bagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Senita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. Together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Lalyaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt, only here on Big Media.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Season 21 of Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt. I am Don Senita, your anchor for this afternoon. Welcome once again to another episode of Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt. You are watching us live via Facebook, YouTube, V81 web streaming, and V81 digital radio app, downloadable via Google Play Store and Apple App Store, free for life, as well as through Amazon Alexa for all our viewers in the US and all around the world. We'll be with you from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. this afternoon as we give you the latest in business and trends, changing the way we do retail and services in the Philippines. Let's get right on the program. Please allow me to welcome my passionate co-anchor, our in-house beauty and business maven, Ms. Muriel Villanueva. Hi, Muriel. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Don.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Thank you once again for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. No, we are streaming live through Facebook with Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt, Talk.Shop.Asia Retail Industries Group, and our program partners, of course, the Philippine Retailers Association Official, FranCorp Philippines, U-Franchise Asia, Filipino International Franchising Association, and of course, the Association of Filipino Franchisers Inc., as well as through our new brand partners, Youth, Organization Philippines Facebook page. No, we would be glad to hear from you with your comments across when you watch us live, and put your comments in the section as we go through the show.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning once again to all our viewers watching us live with our media partner V81 Radio Worldwide and V81 Radio Manila in Big Media Philippines. We would like to give a shout out to our partner studios in Hong Kong and Los Angeles and all our kababayans across the world.
Yes, no, we would be happy to hear from you throughout our broadcast also. Please follow us on Facebook and YouTube, and of course, join us in the conversations comment section. And of course, let us all, di ba, Don? Can you imagine, no, tapos na naman ang isang buwan.
Totoo, totoo.
No? Tomorrow, it's March na. And with that, no, syempre, we've welcomed last week our new co-host that will give us fresh blood and energized youth vibe in our program. Of course, let us call in our co-host, Mr. Millennial JP Morales, and the youth and agri advocate, no, Colleen Lalyaban. Hi guys, hello.
Hi Mariel, Don, everyone, your viewers across the globe. Magandang hapon po and good evening po sa inyo dyan.
Hi everyone. Yeah, thank you so much, Don and Muriel. Of course, it's always a pleasure to be part of this program. It's been a great week, and hope everyone is having a great week as well. So hello sa ating mga kababayan all across the globe and all across the Philippines. Good afternoon.
Awesome to have our complete hosting deck this afternoon, Mariela, no, because we're actually very happy to be highlighting this very relevant topic this afternoon. No? We are living in quite the time. I think Marielle mentioned this last week. It's quite actually a bit of an understatement when we say that past months was challenging. No, but the silver lining there is that there's an opportunity for us, all of us, individuals and companies alike, to make a difference and contribute to the good of everyone. What do you think, Marielle?
Oh yes, no, in our own little ways, no, magugulat tayo sa nag-prosper during this very trying times, no. Even yung mga small kids, they get to understand now the bayanihan spirit in their own little ways, no. Amazing what it can do, and the opportunities that's presented to us as well. What do you think, JP?
Yes, I have to agree with that, Mariel. And of course, as entrepreneurs, we are not just business owners. We are given big responsibilities. Alam niyo po, it is like being a political leader of your own organization. You have your company, your people. The people will look up to you. And of course, as entrepreneurs, we have also a big responsibility to our community as well. What do you think, Pauline?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with all of you guys. No, I mean, I feel like ultimately the goal of a business is not just to profit it, but to always be of service and to give additional value to communities and to make the industries better. And syempre, to innovate whatever they can do to achieve their own advocacies as well. I think that's very important for everyone.
Oh, nako, I agree with you guys 100%, no? And if we had leaders like this, no, kayo mga kasama ko ngayon, nako, imagine what the Philippines can achieve. Diba? And so this afternoon, we are sharing our platform to admirable companies that aim to make a difference through their purposeful business, the business of advocacy, as they tell us about the causes behind their companies. Can we show our poster card for this week, please, Mike? Okay, so we have with us this afternoon the founder and CEO of Mori Notes for our emerging CEO feature. For our brand features, we have as well the dynamic founders of Gamir Shawarma and Little Farmers Coffee. And for our community, Mike, the very young founder of Vital Strats Creative Solutions, and the very youthful Mia Resurrection of Borrowed Life MCLLC, all the way from North America.
Wow, no, exciting that our lineup today are from all over the Philippines and across, diba? And of course, no, we are very excited to hear about their stories and journey and how they support their causes. No, indeed, it's going to be another jam-packed Sunday afternoon. We are just going to pause for a very quick, but all that is coming to you when Talk.Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk.Shop Asia Next Gen.
technology allows us to explore a variety of opportunities. So why not grab one for you? Kickstart your online business with Big Benta. Create an account, visit our store builder, then make your online shop. Be visible, gain customers, and run your business hassle-free. Plus, enjoy the support of our local merchandising team to maximize our platform. Make technology work for you with Big Benta, Pinoy e-commerce site made for you. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local.
Go back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
With Big Benta, download Big Benta app in your Android and Apple devices to get your latest gadgets, electronics, and home essentials. Of course, let's support local. And of course, no, we would like to greet our friends from the Philippine Retailers Association. Good afternoon, Miss Evelyn Balmeo Salire and Miss Rosemary Ong for being a longtime partner of Talk Shop Asia.
Oo nga. So magandang hapon once again to Ma'am Ebs and Ma'am Rosemary, for being with us for the longest time. So we're very happy that they are a part of the Talk Shop Asia Next Gen family. And to jumpstart our discussion this afternoon, Muriel, we're very happy to be welcoming our first emerging CEO feature for this season. She is the founder of Mori Notes, a social enterprise that creates multifunctional journals and organizers. At the age of 23, when most of her peers were climbing the corporate ladder, she was at home searching for her purpose in life. Through some years of soul searching, she was able to start her own company in 2012. She was among the top 10 BPI CNAG awardees in 2020 and a finalist of BCYF Developmental Social Enterprise Awards in 2019. Let us welcome to the program Mitzi Uy Chan, founder and CEO of Mori Notes.
Hi, Don. Hi,
Mitzi.
Muriel. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me here in Talk Shop Asia.
It's nice to have you on
Hi,
the
happy to
program.
have you.
Thank
Oo
you.
nga.
Looking
So we're
forward.
very happy that the very visionary and beautiful Mitzi is gracing us this afternoon. Before we jumpstart our Q&A, Mitzi, please allow us to show this video of the product lines and whatever else we can expect from Mori Notes. Mike? Amazing, no? Naku, Mariel, na-excite yung OCD personality ko sa pinakitang video.
Oo nga, I don't know if you will agree with me also, Mitzi, lalo na sa ating mga babae, never enough purse and never enough organizers that you will see in one bag.
Right.
Right. So yeah, let's jump right in. Mitzi, we're very excited to know more about Mori Notes. Tell us more how you started and what the concept is all about.
So, Mori Notes is a social enterprise that trains women in the Quezon City communities to create mga multifunctional organizers and journals. Mori Notes started in 2012. As mentioned a while ago, it was a product out of the 3 years of soul searching. Bakit nga ba ako nag-soul searching? It was because after I graduated college, I was able to enter my dream job. So it was doing marketing for the leading fast food chain in the country. And
Wow.
2 years down the line, yeah, it was fun. But then sadly, 2 years down the line, I felt na I wanted to do something else, something perhaps more meaningful for me. And during that time, I wanted to discover ano ba yung purpose ni God for me and what my gifts and passions were. So I decided, yeah, to quit the corporate world and yes, enter the soul searching journey. And during that time, every morning for the next 3 years, I would read my Bible one chapter a day. And
Mhm.
I applied what I learned, and long story short, it was because of that I created Mori Notes. And Mori in Hebrew means God is my teacher. Yeah.
Wow. So from that name pa lang, ano, Muriel, I can see already the, how noble yung direction na tinatahak ng company. So that being said, I'd like to go back sa sinabi mo na it was every day that you were, creating a journal of your thoughts, etc. So parang it was pala a daily discovery for you. It just didn't happen like in a snap na parang, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. No?
Yes, it was indeed a journey. And I believe that during this pandemic, when everyone is also at home, they can take this time to journey with the Lord. Kasi na-realize ko din na during that time was, if you want to know your purpose in life, if you want to have a purposeful business, the first thing you need to know is to get to know the one who created you because he alone knows your purpose. And if you know him, he will reveal it to you eh. Yeah.
Tama. I agree. Parang kumbaga you have to anchor yourself in something bigger than
Yeah.
yourself, ano, for you to find that purpose, no, that will make you happy.
And,
So
and
you
that
mentioned,
itself, no, is a blessing. Being able to find it, the purpose behind it. Not everyone is able to, pinpoint or, during the process, malaman agad what they want to
Mhm.
do.
Yes, it really takes a while. Kasi when you read the Bible one chapter a day, you will get to see kung ano ba yung master plan ni God for this world. And you will slowly learn how you can take part in that big plan. And so my humble business venture is a way to take part in it and
Mhm.
help this world. Yeah.
Right. So, and on that note, no, the bigger plan for you was that you'll be able to give back to the community. So, tell us more about, you engaging people in your communities and, giving them livelihood. How does that work?
So we currently work with women from different walks of life. We work with women artists, crafters, and sales advocates from different islands in this world. And with the collaboration of these different women, we are able to create the Mori Notes products. And our mission is also to provide these women the avenue to use their skills, to use their gifts, to bless other people as well with their gifts. And to also give them a home-based livelihood. Kasi a lot of the women, parang, especially in the lower income communities, they tend to leave their children, and work elsewhere. Pero we want to provide home-based work para they can be with their children, guide their children, while earning an income and augmenting their family income. And that's why this is what Mori Notes is about. Yes.
Mhm. Totoo, no. Actually, I can actually attest to, to some of the difficulties of the mothers. I worked in HR for a while as well, and I can honestly tell you that we had some moms, returning to work after maternity or ganyan, and they were just crying. They were telling us, I can't believe I have to leave my kid just to, get back to work, and and giving our women an opportunity to be with their families at the same time, earn a living in the process. That's a double blessing for everybody. So you mentioned that you work with community. So this is not just within your local community. This is even in neighboring cities and provinces in the Philippines. Am I right? Or even around the world? Can you tell us more about
Um, In terms of the crafters, the one creating the Mori Notes products, we work with women in mostly in Quezon City, in different barangays in Quezon City. But we have also worked with women from Bulacan and Valenzuela as well.
Mhm.
And then in terms of artists and sales advocates, we have worked with women from the Philippines as well as from USA, from Singapore, from Canada. So, um, yeah.
Yeah, I think that it was shown also in the video, no, that your sales advocate all the way from, outside the Philippines. So ito yung sinasabi mo na even from US, from Canada,
Yes.
you're helping, actually empowering women out there, no? So that being said, your products are mainly, do walk us through the products that are available and being offered by Morinos.
So the flagship product of Mori Notes is the Purse Book Journal. We want to share the joy of journaling with people. And the Purse Book is a blend of a purse and a notebook together. And then apart from the Purse Book, we also made other organizers like gadget pouch organizers, roll-up organizers, and we also have the new normal sling. So it's a dual zip purse that can store your phone, your alcohol, your wallet in one convenient compact pouch. And we also have the washable face masks. And we have also been customizing for corporate giftings.
Amazing. So, Marielle, as a woman, how do you find these products? No, kasi the way I see it, multifunctional. It's a purse, it's a bag, it's a, you can put your stuff
Yes,
there.
no? It's all in. That's number one, multifunctional. Second, I'm old school. Don, alam mo yan, I still use pen and paper. I'm that type of person. So I do love journals. I write. I don't know why, but I'm still on that writing. So I like it. One thing, the sling bag, the new normal thing, it's really nice, no? But more than anything, no, I think you guys will agree with me. Mori knows and Mitzi and Git is giving more, a direction and self-worth for the women. That is more than everything na importante sa isang babae. Yes, she may be a homemaker, she may be a full-time mom and all, but yung self-worth mo on doing something and accomplishing something in little ways, that is more than enough.
Thank you. It is true that somehow they feel empowered because yung most of the women we work with before, they were just doing rags, sewing rags, and then we upskill them, train them, and now they're creating these items that they can see na have been exported in other countries or
Wow.
are in leading department stores. Parang, yeah, they feel, sense of accomplishment. And
Exactly, diba?
Oo,
Nag-level
tsaka
up din sila in their own ways.
yeah, tsaka the women empowerment, in a sense, it involves, katulad yung sabi ni VP Lenny, no? At times naiiwan yung mga nasa laylayan, no? But with the way Maury notes is, going through with their advocacy, the inclusivity, especially for those women who need it most, no, is really there. So how do you feel about how your advocacy is going out right now? Let's see.
Um, well, having this purpose, it gives me a sense of accomplishment and joy, deep joy and satisfaction, knowing that it's not simply about profit that I'm looking for, but I know that there are other lives that are lifted up alongside mine towards this journey through this business venture. So I feel quite.
Awesome, awesome. And if I may also share, Morinos has been awarded and recognized by several organizations because of your advocacy. Can you tell us more about this?
Well, as mentioned a while ago, one of our awards was being the top 10 social enterprise award given by BPI Foundation and Bayan Academy last year. And then in 2019, we were also awarded the top 7 developmental social enterprise award by the Benita and Catalino Yap Foundation. And we have, by God's grace, we have also been recognized by the mayor in Quezon City as one of the 21 innovative homegrown brands. And they published a book featuring more notes in it. So praise God that He has been enlarging our territory and blessing this mission.
So yeah, very inspiring indeed. And Shepherd, with this advocacy, obviously, our your customer base keeps on supporting you. So from the time you started in 2012, as as something you just felt like you wanted to do and needed to do as your purpose, how has the company grown to now, 2021?
So in 2012, we started with just me and our one house help at home, and then we created just about 100 journals for the Christmas, and then it has grown through the years. Now are we have enlarged our product selections as mentioned a while ago, and then we also distribute to some leading bookstores and high-end department stores in the country, and we have also exported to other countries like Singapore and the USA, and we have also expanded to 3 communities.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So the products are available even in leading bookstores here in the Philippines, as well as exported abroad. How did that happen? That your products, from very humble beginnings in Quezon City, reaching all the way USA. How did that happen?
So we started through cold callings and sampling, giving samples to, for example, National Bookstore and Fully Booked newsstands, and then it's great that they appreciate the products of Mori Notes, and then they purchase from us. And as for the export, a lot of them just we discover our brands through online,
Mm-hmm.
through press releases, website, yes, through online.
Mhm. So yung going online, was this one of the shifts you had to do in response to, we had 2020 was a bit of a challenge among the retailing industry. So was this one of the shifts you had to do?
Yes, because we really had a struggle at the beginning of 2020 kasi we were producing a lot of products for the bookstores and for the department stores. But then suddenly the POs got canceled and then the stores were closed. So we really had to shift everything. We had to go online, and I'm so grateful for Union Bank Global Linker because they provided us the online online store for our brand. And apart from Union Bank Global Linker, we also sell through Facebook and Instagram. So um, yeah, there was really a big shift online, and we were able to sell almost, yeah, like all of the products that were supposed to be delivered sa mga brick and mortar stores through online. So,
Wow. Wow.
yeah. And then what's
Galing.
praise God. And what's also nice is with our advocacy of providing home-based work, our operations were not parang we're not hampered with the pandemic, with the lockdown. So the Mori moms were still able to continue working. So uh, like in March, we're able to create face shields and then turn to face masks. So uh, they were still able to continue working in the comfort and safety of their homes.
Right. So yeah, and then the income stream is continuous so that di ba? So not too much
The helping
of
continues also.
Oo, totoo. So, alam mo, Mariel and Mitzi, the reality is, though we are living in a time, we have our tablets, we have our mobile phones, there are really some people talaga, I mean, not just the older generations, that really still do organizers, di ba, Mariel? There's something about writing your,
Present.
di ba? There's something about writing your plans that just makes it all the more achievable. I don't know. I mean, I was even talking to Muriel about this like in past seasons. Sabi ko kay Muriel, why don't you try, um, going digital with your planners? And hindi talaga. Hindi talaga
I know.
mawawala.
It was I guess it's also it's also a personality. I don't know, Mitzi, if you agree with me, no? It's a personality then na when you find something or you want something more memorable or significant to you write it down. I mean, every day that's one thing I do also, like self-reflection. You write down the accomplishment and there's something about crossing out the past. I don't know if it's being a mom or being, a woman. But when you accomplish something and you cross it out on my list, mas masaya siya.
Right. I do the same.
Yeah, tsaka like, even in psychology, if you really want to retain something, let's say you're trying to memorize something
Yes.
kasi may pinag-aaralan ka or something, writing it down actually helps you retain that information better. Kaya I think that's also the reason why, as much as we all want to go digital, like pen and paper and organizers really are still here to stay. I mean, we see that kahit yung mga tao nagkukumahog sila getting Starbucks planner, which are, they're not exactly,
That's true.
the most affordable planners around. The people are still flocking the stores for that. So that being said, how much does one organizer price in terms of price? Where does it range? Yung mga products ng Mori Notes.
So our purse books are between 490 to 590 lang. And
Mhm.
our new normal sling bag is about 595 and our gadget
Mhm.
pouches are just around 345 to 395. So our products are very kayang-kaya ng masa.
Yeah, yeah, very affordable. And these are some things you can use year round. Because if it's a planner, that's one page per day. Di ba? That you're able to use. Di ba? So that being said, Mitzi, please invite our viewers how they can get a hold of the products of Morinos. What site should they go to if they want to order your products?
So they can go to morinotes.linker.store. And if they want to join us and be part of the Mori community, they can reach out to us through our Facebook and Instagram page called Mori Notes. Yeah, Mori Notes. So feel free to message us.
Right. And of course, sa mga kababayan natin across the world, they also export and they're looking for sales partners in different regions. No? So please do reach
Yeah.
out to Morino. Diba? So yeah, Muriel, very inspiring story indeed, no? So how finding your purpose will lead you to making a change in the lives of those who need it most and growing your own business in the process, diba?
Nako, I super agree, no? It really proves to show that, being able to give back when you are able makes everything more meaningful. And, di ba, as they say, giving is not just making donations, eh. It's about making a difference.
Indeed, beauty and business with a purpose. So thank you very much, Mitzi, for sharing your journey with us and inspiring us with the story of Mori Notes and how you're making a change in people's lives. We wish Mori Notes even more success. And of course,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
we will still be with Mitzi in the panel segment of the program. When we return, we'll put a spotlight on a shawarma brand hailing all the way from Pampanga. Let's get to know more of them after this very quick break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Has been fulfilling entrepreneurs' dreams to multiply their success both locally and internationally. And with one franchise created every hour, the Philippines is now Asia's franchise capital. But what's the secret to franchise success?
Buying a franchise is the easiest and the most popular way to go into business because statistics shows that if you buy a successful franchise format, you have a 90% chance of success.
FranCorp has completed full franchise development programs of over 3,000 businesses worldwide, creating successful power brands that have become today's movers and shakers of the franchise industry.
FranCorp is a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs wanting to grow their brand through franchising.
Our group of consultants are internationally educated and trained, and they have real-world franchise experience. That's why we have the highest number of certified franchise executives in Asia.
FranCorp is behind the tremendous growth of franchising in the Philippines. FranCorp is behind the big brands that started small, if not micro, and now they're ready to go overseas.
We actually started with a small kiosk in 1992, and today, because of a professional world-class franchise system, we're all over the world.
FranCorp offers a complete range of services to assist franchisers.
FranCorp has prepared us properly to start our franchise operations, and the rest is history.
FranCorp continues to help businesses grow from one to many and to witness the unfolding of more franchise success stories. Are you ready to be the next? FranCorp.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Branding is a key asset for any company. Discover how these brands are continuously evolving to keep up with the time. Into the business revolution, Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
We would like to greet our friends from FranCorp. Grow your brand from one to many, the professional franchise consultancy services of FranCorp. We'd like to say good afternoon to Mr. Sunny Lim, Ms. Bingsi Balimhoko, Mr. Noel Sigawat, and Mr. Chris Lim of FranCorp. I'd also like to thank, of course, you franchise. If you're looking to start your business, contact you franchise today for a one-on-one franchise matching session that fits your interest and budget. Be your own boss now. Drink healthy with Citrazone. Now more than ever, health is wealth. Bring health to your communities with a Citrazone franchise. Find Citrazone on Facebook and take advantage of the 2-in-1 franchise promo this season. And of course, Mariel, this afternoon we are featuring an exciting food brand all the way from Pampanga. Do tell us more about it, Mariel.
Yes, no, this afternoon we have the pleasure of having not just one, but two of the personalities behind the first authentic shawarma in Pampanga. The first with 12 inches size shawarma. Imagine that, no? Joining us today is Kathleen Gomez, a graduate of BS Accounting of Holy Angels Pampanga, and is currently the brand's treasurer and CFO, alongside with Angelo J. Rivera, who took up electronics engineering at Systems Plus College Foundation Angeles, Pampanga, and now holds the position of Comir's president and CEO. So welcome to the program, guys.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having us.
Yes, it's an honor. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Kath and Jade. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir.
Ayan. Glad to have you today with us, no? So before we begin this nakakagutom na discussion on our afternoon on our Sunday afternoon, no? Let us watch this very short clip to know more about Kamir Shawarma.
Hi, I'm Jade Rivera.
And I'm Kathleen Gomez.
Welcome
to Kamir.
Nagutom ka ba doon, Mariel?
Diba? Sabi sa'yo nakakagutom eh. But, diba? So, tell us about this, guys. Una-una, how did it begin? And what is Kamir in the first place? Is it a name? Is it a place? Please share with us.
So, ang story po namin, ma'am, sir, si Kamir po is named after her, Kathleen, yung ka. Then yung Mir, Miracle. So, yung miracle na yun, hindi lang miracle na word, kundi yung miracle na player ng Dota 2. Nag-start po as player ng competitive scene ng Dota 2 dito sa Pampanga. So,
Okay.
doon namin siya na-incorporate yung pangalan na Kamir. Then, yung craving sa authentic shawarma nanggaling sa kanya kasi siya po yung galing sa Saudi.
Ayun po, binabaon ko po kasi yung shawarma nun, mga 7 to 8 hours yung biyahe bago niya makain. Tapos yun, every time po kasi na itatry niya yung shawarma, lagi niya sinasabi, pag natatry ko tong shawarma, sabi niya, parang nagtatamp-tamp yung puso ko. Lagi po yun yung sinasabi niya sa akin. So, ayun po, nag-experiment po siya. Tapos, kumbaga siya po yung tagaluto, akin po yung flavors. Tapos yun po.
Okay.
So, yun.
Interesting, no?
Nangyari po sa amin is binaon ko yung in-experiment ko na shawarma sa isang Dota tournament. So nagustuhan po ng mga friends and teammates. Ang nangyari, nag-order sila. Sabi, saan nyo na-order to? Saan nyo binibili? Sabi namin, dahil galing siyang Saudi, yung authentic shawarma, nawala dito, tinry namin in-experiment, gumawa kami ng sarili namin, nagbaon kami. So tinikman nila, nagustuhan. And yun, nag-order sila, hindi naman kasi siya business na agad. So siya rin na nakaisip na why not ibenta natin. Then yun po, nag-champion kami dun sa tournament. Yung puhunan na 1,500, hati pa kami. Then yun po, puro online deliveries, magluluto sa bahay, i-deliver ko, siya yung magra-wrap. Every day, for the whole year po kami nagganon. So, ang market po namin is sa computer shops, yung mga
Player po talaga ng mga
Yes, yung mga
mga nagdodota din, ganun po. Yun po yung mga una
Wow,
namin.
interesting, no? Bagets na bagets ang simula ng
Very
with our
millennial.
guest. Oo. Ay, di ba interesting to know the name, kung saan galing yung name, no? Buti nag-swak na tunog rin siya, Arabic.
Yes,
Diba? Tunog Middle Eastern din. So, bakit shawarma? Bukod sa gusto nyo pareho, nagkaroon kayo ng following, hindi ba kayo nagdalawang isip in offering it to a bigger market? Kasi syempre, pag yung mga grupo nyo, friends nyo, there's something else doon. Pero you offered it to a bigger market. And
Yes.
Philippine and Pampanga, ang gagaling magluto ng mga taga Kapampangan, 'di ba? Iba ang pride nila also with the delicacies ng Kapampangan. Ano nyo naisip to, go for it with the market, with shawarma?
So, yun po ma'am, share ko lang din po na ang meaning ni Kamir is boy name, Arabic boy name na hindi namin
Yes.
expect na ganun yung meaning niya. So, extreme fortune in wealth and spirituality. So, not knowing
Wow.
yung meaning niya, sobrang swak. So, napusuan na namin talaga yung branding na yun yung pangalan niya, Kamir.
Kahit nung kasi kami rin po kasi yung nag-aano ng tinapay. Tapos every time na gagawa ng bilog, may mukha si Kamir. Tapos yun po yung minamasa namin. So, yung flat lay niya is yung Kamir. Tapos yun po, why shawarma? Yun, because it is unique. Tapos sabi ko po, Middle Eastern inspired. We wanted to bring our favorite shawarma here in the Philippines because I was born and raised po in the Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And to normalize po here in the Philippines, the Middle Eastern flavor. Middle Eastern aroma, but meets the Filipino taste buds po. Ayan po.
Interesting, no? Nako, nakakagutom lalo ang usapan, no? Pero you mentioned, no, nagsimula kayo with computer games, computer shops, di ba? May mga tournament, may event. Tumama ang pandemic. Tama? And it's something na everyone was affected, no? What shift did you have to do to manage when you were starting, especially ang target market nyo is mga bagets, like us. So, sila yung mga hindi pwedeng lumabas basta-basta, di ba? So, how did what were the changes that you made to go to reach out to your market during the pandemic and ngayong new normal?
Apo, before pandemic po, after naming mag-orders, deliveries online, so nagkaroon po kami ng isang maliit na stall. And for 4 months lang po kami, tinry lang po namin yung operation sa stall na magkaroon ng sariling shop. Then, naisipan po namin na lumipat, ito po sa SM Clark, na with bigger markets, ang customers po namin is mga BPO employees. Then, hanggang 5 a.m. po yung operations namin. So, sobrang laki ng change nung nag-pandemic po kasi for 2 months lockdown. So hindi po kami makapag-operate ng March and April. Pero naipon po yung will namin, naipon po yung drive na magpatuloy. Sige, pagkatapos ng ECQ na to, tuloy natin. Sige, pag na-lift yung GCQ, larga na agad. So nagtinda na po kami agad. So May 19. So after ng second day nun, sold out po yung paninda namin. So nakita po namin at napatunayan na si Kamir is pandemic proof. Though halos 50% po ng orders namin is online, Grab, Foodpanda, PH, lahat po ng logistics na pinasukan namin na swak po sa mga benefit ng customers. Then napatunayan po na yun, si pandemic po ay nag-push pa sa amin na mag-expand dahil meron pong mga customers like galing pa ng Pangasinan, galing pa ng Bulacan na hindi sila makadayo sa Kamir. So, naisip po namin talaga na mag-expand na through franchising kasi alam din po ng yes po. So, yun marami pong nagsasuggest na magkaroon sana ng Kamir dun sa lugar nila.
Nice, no? So, lumapit sila sa inyo. So, it's indeed talaga naman may market. I assume, doon, di ba, may intriga tuloy lalo tayo, di ba? Bakit? Anong lasa niyang shawarma na yan? So, makakadayo yata kami doon. So, anyway, do tell us about the franchise program. Oo, di ba? Paano? Walk us through yung franchise program na sinimulan nyo for your brand.
Yes po. So, naisip po namin at first na mag-do-it-yourself franchising. So, nag-research kami how franchising works. So, marami pong factors na pumasok sa isip namin na baka may mag-fail kami sa ganitong part, mag-fail sa ganitong section. So,
niles yung mga pagkakamali na.
Yes. Kumbaga, inisip namin yung way na win-win situation ang franchisee at franchisor, kami at sila. Na yun, bigla lang po naming nakita sa sa Facebook yung ads ng Francorp. So, proud front corp ano po kami, partner si Camille na hindi po tayo dadaan ng do it yourself franchising. So formulated na ang program natin kay Front Corp na may hawak ng big brands. So si Front Corp ang top consulting company ng franchising dito sa Philippines. So with the help of them, side by side na patuloy po si Camille na lalaki with the help of Front Corp.
How much is one franchise of Camille? What's
So
the price
mag-start po yung investment natin sa franchise fee na 150,000. Then magva-vary na lang po yung whole investment sa laki ng store na ipapa-construction.
Okay.
Yes po, ganun po siya.
So, the 150 is franchise only or kasama niya yung expense, ganyan? Okay.
Bali, franchise fee pa lang po siya, yung name, usage of brand, logo, and products. So, meron pa po tayong mga ipupundar gaya ng mga equipments, sa construction, sa mga product stocks, and sa franchise fee naman po kasama na yung aming service sa mga training, sa mga seminar, mga uniform, ganyan po.
Right. Tsaka they get to sell the 12-inch shawarma. That's big,
Yes.
If I may add that. So, sharing na yun.
Yes, opo. Malaking ano po sa amin yun malaking unique selling proposition po sa Camille yun na sharuk kasi sa Saudi po.
Sharuk po yung tawag kasi sa Middle East na 12 inches na shawarma. Ayan, si Camille po kasi serves with meat na 100% pure beef, fries, pickles, garlic sauce, and topped with our 17 secret spices po. Ayun po.
How much is one shawarma?
So, ang 12 inches po ng bestseller namin na chicken shawarma is 160 pesos lang po.
160 pesos, no? And that's full of flavor and 12-inch already, no? So, ang galing, no? The one in the video, yung business model or the branch, yun ang model that you have for your franchise program.
Yes. Bali, siya po ay countertop pero 21 square meters ang laki ng ating store. Then, siya po yung ating mother store ngayon as of now. Then, nagpo-push through na po kami na i-maximize yung mga franchising namin. Then, ngayon, awa po ng Diyos, meron na po tayong mga naka-line up na franchisee. So, meron na po tayo sa Mexico, Pampanga. And hopefully po, ang target po natin kasi this year is sa Central Luzon muna po tayo mag-expand para step by step po, baby steps na makayanan natin yung franchising na hindi tayo mabibigla. So, yes, hindi tayo mabubulunan. Hopefully, next year, maabot na po natin yung Metro Manila and other parts of Luzon.
Hopefully.
Yes, no? And with FranCorp being your partner, I'm sure you're on the right track. You are starting well and good, and tama lahat ng support that would be given to you, no? With that said, no, you've mentioned that is yan ang next na for Camille Shawarma, no? Your expansion and all, no? Where can our viewers visit your branches, and then how can they get in touch with you should they have franchise inquiries?
Okay po, as of now, so pwede po silang mag-visit sa Camille SM Clark sa 3 Park po. And you can communicate us through our Facebook page, Camille Authentic Shawarma for franchise inquiries. So chat lang po tayo and bibigay na po natin yung mga details. So meron po tayong hiniheld na personal meeting sa main office and meron po sa via Zoom.
Wow, no? Imagine, Don, ganyan na lang ngayon, no? The innovation that these young-blooded entrepreneurs can do, no? Pero agree with me, everyone, food is such a universal language spoken with many different accents, no? Ang beautiful about food, just like the language, is ever-evolving. Diba? Great to know that the young generation entrepreneurs like Kathleen and Jade, thank you for being with us today, are more open to exploring it and bringing to the Filipino food industry a variation and a new business opportunity.
Oo nga, Muriel. In reality, there's a lot of space for everybody and opportunity, especially in the food industry. So if you're looking to find, a good franchise opportunity, this Camille might just be the right opportunity for you. And there's always an opportunity to make your brands distinct. And I think that's what Camille is doing right now. So once again, awesome hearing about the great things happening with Camille. And we wish you more success in the next months. And we will be looking forward to 12-inch shawarma here in Metro Manila very soon. So we will be hearing more of Jade and Kat in the panel segment of our program. Please tune in for that. In our next segment naman, we are featuring a coffee brand that is making a name for themselves among coffee aficionados in the Philippines. All that in Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Branding is a key asset for any company. Discover how these brands are continuously evolving to keep up with the time. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Isa provides you with the best self-care product and services for your overall beauty in the new norm. Purchase any Isa products or visit any Isa Aesthetic and Wellness near you today.
Shop at the comforts of your home with Zilingo. Visit zilingo.com or through the Zilingo app and find your favorite and trendy items right at your fingertips. And of course, we're very happy to announce that Talk Shop Asia has partnered with Zilingo to provide you with the marketing and business solutions at the best affordable prices and packages. Please reach out to us through Talk Shop Asia Next Gen Facebook page. That's facebook.com/TSA Next Gen, or email us at talkshopasia2020@gmail.com to know more.
Yeah, no, and for our next brand feature, we are glad to be introducing a fellow coffee aficionado. He's a graduate of entrepreneurship from DLSU and has built his professional career in sales, marketing, and business development in the multinational companies. And in 2015, decided to put up his own company, Little Farmers Coffee Inc., pushing the products and distribution of locally made Filipino coffee. No, we are happy to have on the program this afternoon the founder and CEO of Little Farmers Coffee, Jan Dale Banaag. Hi, Jan. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, Don. Hi, Marielle.
Hi, Jan. Happy to have you on the program. So before we jump start with the discussion, let's show this very short clip of what Little Farmers Coffee is all about. Mike? Nice video. No? So yeah, Jan, please do tell us more about Little Farmers Coffee. How did you begin? And from being in the sales, business development in multinational companies, why did you decide to go into the coffee industry?
Okay, yeah. Siguro, I'll start first with who we are, no? Little Farmers Coffee actually offers premium coffee at a very affordable price. Basically, Little Farmers Coffee wanted to showcase yung Philippine coffee and prove to our market na Philippine coffee can actually match with international market. So we actually wanted to create the demand para lalong kumbaga ma-increase yung awareness of Philippine coffee here, of course, in our country, no. And then to start off, how we started na lang, no. As mentioned, I was in sales, so basically nasa field ako madalas. And siguro medyo sa kapaguran, mahilig kami mag-travel actually ni Nikki, my wife. Kasi syempre, minsan medyo busy, gusto mo driving distance lang yung mapupuntahan mo. So, typically, ang pinakamalapit would be Baguio. So, lagi kami sa Baguio hanggang until na-meet namin yung mga coffee farmers doon. From there, nakita ko kung yung passion nila into making coffee. As I myself, no, as mentioned, I'm a coffee aficionado. Nakita ko kung paano pala yung hirap in producing a premium coffee or even a single coffee bean. From there, dun nag-raise yung advocacy namin ni Nikki to support Little Farmers Coffee. Hence the name, no? Yun yung Little Farmers. Because we're supporting little farmers all around the Philippines. So again, nagsimula kami with a kiosk type format lang na showcasing Philippine coffee. From here, gusto lang namin ipakita yung parang Philippine coffee journey natin na meron kaming coffee from Luzon up to Mindanao. So we're focusing on single origin na Philippine Highland coffee. If you'll ask na lang siguro no, why Highland coffee, we're focusing on three major points. Why Highland coffee? First, of course, yung altitude and climate, it slows down maturity of the coffee bean. So technically, siksik yung lasa. Wala rin siyang hinog sa pilit. Second, water drainage. So hindi rin siya napupuno ng tubig or na magiging matabang yung coffee cherry. And third, because of the altitude again, wala tayong masyadong pest sa taas ng bundok. So in a way, we're doing organic way of farming. So from there, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, a quick question. I mean, when you say Highlands coffee, like where in the Philippines do they come from exactly?
Yes. We started off with Cordillera coffee. So we have single origin coffee from Kalinga, Sagada, and some parts of Benguet like Baguio. So yun yung ano natin. And then from 2015, we started out a small kiosk in Bacolod City. Kasi dun actually, ngayon, nandito na kami sa Bacolod. My wife is actually from here. Kaya dito kami nagsimula our humble beginnings. Dun nag-put up kami ng theater-style kiosk para i-showcase yung products natin.
Right. So, question, since you offer like Filipino, sourced coffee, no? So, is this what makes a Little Farmers Coffee different? Like, wala talaga kayo like coming from other countries? Tama ba?
Yes. In terms of what differentiates us siguro, no? I'll share na lang our business strategy. We're focusing on three ideas. Those would be choose, create, and explore. So basically, from in our stores, no, customers can choose their own blend. What do I mean by choosing their own blend? As mentioned kanina, no, we're having theater style format. from sa facade ng stores namin, you may choose from over 20 blends. So then from those 20 blends, na-mention ko rin kanina, we have Kalinga, Sagada, Benguet, and as far as sa Visayas, we have Mount Canlaon, Mindanao, we have Maramag, Mount Apo, Matutum, and so on and so forth. From this, yun nga, yung customers natin, makakapili sila. So you may choose their own blend. And then, again, mayroon kasi tayong, kumbaga, dito sa market natin, marami naman nagbebenta ng coffee beans. In our stores, yan, sa picture na lang siguro, yun yung facade, meron tayo dyang mga glass beans in front, yan yung mga coffee natin. Yung coffee natin, we're offering it at 50 grams only. Bakit kamo 50 grams? Yung 50 grams na yan, we call it as starter packs. Yung 50 grams na yan, para kumbaga ako as a customer, kukuha lang ako ng 50 grams na need ko para matikman ko muna kung kamusta yung lasa. And then, babalikan ko na lang para mas madami na yung kunin ko. Kasi minsan, pag bumili ka, like half a kilo agad, kung hindi mo nagustuhan, sayang naman. So, and then from there, next idea would be creating the demand. Yung create na yon, you may also create your own blend. As mentioned, 50 grams, ano? Kasi we have over 20 blends. Pwede kong kumuha 50 grams of one blend and then 50 grams of another blend, creating a new blend. Parang ikaw mismo as a customer, makakapag-customize ka ng sarili mong blend. And then, additional siguro sa differentiation ng Little Farmers Coffee, we're offering brewed coffee only, meaning brewed hot or over iced coffee lang. Because ito yung kumbaga simplicity of coffee. Kasi nakita ko nowadays, siguro yun nga, as sales rin before, grabe yung hustle and bustle natin sa metro. Lahat mabilisan, gusto mo mabilisan. And nakita ko na ang coffee naman talaga, gusto natin, ang hinahanap natin is yung caffeine content niya para magising tayo or maging masigla tayo for the day. So, kaya in brewed coffee, nandun yung highest caffeine content, which is why we're offering it, and in kiosk format again, para grab and go concept yung dating. Dahil ako, kailangan ko lang ng coffee, hindi ko kailangan pumila na mahaba para kunin ko lang yung coffee na drink na gusto ko. And again, balikan ko lang yung creating the blend and choosing their own blends. Yung customer, pwede ka mamili over those 20 blends para itimplahin natin ng brewed hot or over ice. Also, kasi yun yung differentiation namin with other establishments siguro. Kasi, di ba, technically, napipili natin, Americano, cappuccino, lattes, so on and so forth. Yung blends na yon is a single blend lang ang napipili natin, and then pinipili lang natin kung anong yung variation na lang into milks and syrups na dinadagdag. So doon kami into simplicity of coffee. And on top of that siguro, we're focusing lang on serving again brewed coffee with the usage of home-used automatic drippers. Ito yung mga coffee machines na ginagamit natin sa bahay. It's because we wanted to maintain yung natin, kumbaga, yung experience natin. We wanted to maintain that experience na parang pag bumili ko ng coffee sa Little Farmers Coffee, same experience yung matatry ko pag bumili ko ng coffee bean and ininom ko and tinimpla sa bahay dahil simple lang eh. Sino ba naman yung espresso machines?
Correct. And you get to enjoy it at the comforts of your home nang hindi mo na kailangan kung ano-anong makina pa. Alam mo yun, just to enjoy the coffee. Actually, I would like to go back to what you said about working with local farmers. How do you work with them? Like, how does it work? Yung synergy nyo with the local farmers in terms of their coffee production, your distribution in the stores, etc.
Yes. We started out knowing them, From there, tinitignan namin yung capacity nila to produce the coffee. Kasi yung iba kasi can only produce, let's say, 100 kilos for a particular harvest season. So doon kumukuha kami, and then meron lang kaming master roaster para i-roast yung mga items. Ang ginagawa, up until habang lumalaki kami, ginawa na namin is like an arendo type of agreement with them. We're not the owners of the lots or the farms, but rather, yung farmer mismo, we're ensuring na lahat ng ipoproduce mo, kukunin na namin. Para sila mismo hindi na mahirapan na kung saan nila i-dispose yung item, yung mga harvest nila. So diretso na kami yung kukuha para hindi na sila mahirapan for the kung saan nila i-market yung
I think that's actually very useful kasi that's normally the struggle of the farmers. Okay, so I'm able to produce, nag-invest ako into pataba or whatever, or manpower, and at the end of the day, only to find out na wala pala siyang pagpupuntahan, no?
Babagsakan,
O kaya naman pag binagsak niya doon, sobrang barat naman siya kasi dumadaan pa sa sobrang daming middlemen. No? So I think this is actually very helpful to a lot of our farmers. Mariel?
That's true, no? And with that said, no, with ang ganda ng process, ang ganda ng, now you have a different partnership with our local farmers na talaga namang dapat mabigyan sila ng limelight, 'di ba? Yan ang kulang din dito sa atin. We have a lot of local farmers that, giving us and providing for us, pero hindi sila na-highlight. What made you naman offer franchise? Kasi hindi siya madali. I mean, di ba? Who would have known, no? Getting 1 cup of coffee, ang dami pala ng proseso. But what made you offer franchising with little farmers?
Yes. Basically, it's the advocacy rin talaga of supporting these local farmers and actually our economy siguro na rin in a way. Because I myself was an employee before and nakita ko how it was to find for opportunities or basically the job opportunities and how to make a living. When we started Little Farmers Coffee, nagsimula kami na parang gusto namin amin lang because yun nga may mga concerns, again as mentioned kanina, na meron mga concerns sa franchising, but then we came to realize na going back sa business strategy na create, we wanted to create the demand. Gusto namin na palakihin si Little Farmers Coffee in terms of making it a staple brand for coffee. Parang kumbaga kahit saan ka pumunta, we're creating the demand. Pag natikman mo si Little Farmers Coffee, it will parang ika-capture niya yung taste palette mo na parang pag coffee, Little Farmers Coffee na. And from here kasi, of course, habang lumalaki si Little Farmers Coffee, of course, it entails supporting more farmers in the process. It's good to
so
know.
You're giving opportunities both ways. You are expanding and making your brand known, and in that sense, you are extending help sa mga farmers na kailangan naman talaga. That's great, no? With that said, John, what is next pa with Little Farmers, no? And where can our viewers visit your branches and inquire for your franchise increase?
Yes. For Little Farmers Coffee, actually, we're here to stay talaga. We wanted to expand more. Again, from our company-owned stores for expansion and with franchising. Currently, we have 18 stores. That's from Luzon and Visayas across major malls from those said cities. And for franchising, you may contact us through Facebook, that's Little Farmers Coffee, and then through Instagram, that's Coffee by Little Farmers, and you may send us an email at sales@littlefarmerscoffee.com.
Okay, and yeah, of course, flash on our screen right now is a franchise package of a Little Farmers Coffee. So I'm pretty sure sa mga kaibigan natin dyan who, kung kayo naman ay mahilig magkape, why not go for a coffee
Right,
franchise?
true.
Para, di ba, may enjoy niya na if it's your passion, if it's something you enjoy drinking, I mean, why not, di ba? When you think about it, Maria, we here in the Philippines, tama yung sabi ni Jan, we actually produce world quality coffee beans, no? He mentioned yung mga highlands natin from Cordillera, Benguet, Sagada. We even have as I think as near as Batangas, no? Kaya I think syempre that's not exactly highlands, no? And I think then it's very timely kasi we are at a point in our economy where people are actually supporting local. It is a very strong movement which we can all actually go on board with kasi supporting local means generating income, generating opportunities for our local farmers, local businessmen, and eventually lifting up the Filipino economy. Hindi ba, Mariel? So yeah. So that being said, Jan, no, we are very excited to know more and to anticipate the success that is gonna come with the advocacy that Little Farmers Coffee is sharing to all of us. It's indeed a very noble cause that we are doing, and our farmers need all the help they can get. No? So very admirable yung advocacy that you are preaching to everybody here in the Philippines. So once again, thank you very much, Jan, for sharing your story with us. We are looking forward to hearing more about your brands and insights in our panel segment of the show. So when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns, we are naman gonna go into our Community Mic feature featuring Vital Stress Creative Solutions and Borrowed Life MC LLC all the way from North America. That's coming right up after this very quick break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Thinking forward and staying relevant with the latest trends and insights to keep your business up to date with the times. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Get the best deals online with Big Benta. Download the Big Benta app in your Android and Apple devices to get your latest gadgets, electronics, and home essentials. Let's support local. So once again, Riel, we are now going into our Community Mic feature. Can we invite on screen our co-host, Colin, please?
Hi, Don, Uriel. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, we're very excited to know about our first Community Mic feature. So Colin, take it away.
Sure, thank you so much for that, Don. And good afternoon again to the rest of our viewers in the Philippines and all around the globe. So I'm very proud to introduce our first guest for the Community Mic this afternoon. So she started her creative career in the University of the Philippines, Diliman, where she took up a bachelor's degree in fine arts, major in visual communication, and ventured into business in her early 20s, earning a master's degree in entrepreneurship from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. And she is a certified professional marketer, video and event director, content strategist, and a Go Negosyo mentor. So, as a strong gender advocate as well, she serves as the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce Director for membership. So, let's all welcome, with such an impressive CV, the founder and chief creative officer of Vital Stats Creative Solutions, Miss Amri Dizon. Hi, Miss Amri. Good afternoon. Hi, Miss Amri. I think you're on mute.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, good
I'm now
afternoon.
unmuted. Thank you. Good
Hi.
afternoon, Miss Colin. Good afternoon, Sir John. Thank you very much for inviting me here. It's such a good
Of
show.
In
course.
the midst of
Thank
very
you.
young people. Nako, babata ako nito lalo. So yeah, Colin, go ahead.
Sure, sure. Thank you, Don. So, Miss Amber, tell us more about Vital Strats Creative Solutions. How did it start? Where did the inspiration really come from?
Well, actually, Vital Strats Creative Solutions is an accidental business. I was an accidental entrepreneur. I didn't have a business plan when I started. I was freelancing then. I was a graphic designer and a video editor. And then suddenly, a client required a receipt. So we had to register the business overnight. That's why my advocacy now is to also impart my knowledge to accidental entrepreneurs, those who started without any business plans, because 16 years in the business, it's so hard to keep it afloat and to grow it, and it's really very challenging to grow a business.
Yeah,
Well,
and for those beginning their business, they need all the help they can get. So that's actually a
Yeah.
very good advice when you think about it.
yes. And in
So,
VCS, our core purpose or mission, because we are also talking about our advocacies. We though we are a creative agency and not really a social enterprise, we also get involved in a lot of different advocacies. Well, our core purpose, well, it is to provide growth through to our clients through strategic creativity. We help them communicate their value to their target consumers. So we are like matchmakers. We find the fit between the brands and consumers so both of them are happy. So on the side of the consumers, their needs are addressed by the brands. On the side of the brand, their businesses get paid for the value that they provide. And for advocacies, well, we have quite a few. Number one, we're an advocate of workplace diversity and inclusivity. Well, we value our differences regardless of age, gender, sexual orientation, because we are an LGBT owned organization, and that's why it's very important to us. Me and my partner TJ, we belong to the LGBT community, and we are also members of the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, and our goal is to create more LGBT role models in business, because there are only a few LGBT role models in business nowadays. And in VCS, our company culture values the uniqueness and growth of each team member, and we emphasize the importance of individual growth to the growth of the whole team and our contribution to the industry as well.
wow, that's such an amazing advocacy, Miss Amri. I mean, I have to say though, as an LGBT advocate as well, I have a lot of friends in the community, and I also volunteer for Lovers of Philippines. I'm a certified
Oh,
counselor, so it's amazing to have someone talk about more people, more role models for the organization and for people
yes.
alike. I mean, it's a great advocacy. So, given that, ano yung pinakamalaking challenge or the most difficult endeavor you encountered when, mixing or collaborating your advocacy into the business model per se?
Well,
And
at
may I
first,
just add, no,
yes,
you started your business at the age of 23. Tama ba?
yes, yes,
That's
yes, yes.
very young, actually, when you think about it. Please, we're excited to know more about your story.
Well, as a whole, our biggest challenge in running the business was having no business knowledge to begin with. So we had no business plan, no knowledge in finance, no marketing plan. So we weren't thinking of advocacies before because we were still thinking about surviving the day to day, one project at a time when we started. So we tried to overcome that one day at a time by trial and error. We were, I guess, our recipe for grit was our creativity, passion, and excellence. For creativity, it entails having new ways of solving problems with passion. Importante talaga yung passion and drive eh. You have to have the perseverance and grit, so we never stopped learning. We learned by doing. So at first, we tried to learn by trial and error through reading books, through seeking advice from friends, clients who also run their businesses. We don't hesitate to ask questions. So it was only later on when I was able to formalize my knowledge in running a business when I studied masters in entrepreneurship. And then for excellence, importante, we always do our best in everything we do. And because of that, we gained new clients, got a lot of referrals. We grew little by little, and um, from how we started designing very small projects like designing signages, calling cards for small businesses, edited videos for student thesis projects. Um, Fortunately and luckily, we're now already serving top companies in the Philippines and also abroad. So in terms of um, our advocacies for your question, Miss Colin, um, I guess it's very important for businesses to provide value to the market that they serve, and any business cannot profit if it does not create value. So yun yung una naming talagang binibigyan ng importansya. Are we still relevant? How do we stay relevant? But apart from the main purpose of every business, importante din kasi for businesses to support causes because it reinforces what is important to them. And it also reinforces their values. What they support reveals what is important to them, and it humanizes them. So that's our driving force. The reason why we support many different advocacies of the brands that we also serve. Kasi aside from communicating yung mga products and services ng mga
Yeah.
clients namin, we also have a lot of advocacy projects. We work with NGOs as well. So yun yung mas fulfilling na projects for us.
Wow, amazing, Miss Amring. How about ngayon during the pandemic? I mean, has it affected the business, and how did you adapt to it?
Well, during the pandemic, a lot of projects got canceled. A lot of shoots and events got canceled. But yung mga video production project namin na may shoots, it was converted to fully post-production. So mga animations and explainer videos na lang instead of having live videos. For events, we were able to convert it to digital events such as this type of event. Kasi even pre-pandemic, we've already digitally transformed our operations, which enabled us to fully work remotely. So yung project management systems, HR systems, marketing systems, etc. We were already able to digitize everything. So it was easy for us to work from home 100%. And yeah, we got used to Zoom meetings. And in fact, we even had a lot of savings for transportation. Though we're still paying our rent because we would like to keep our office, at least nabalanse lang sa savings namin sa
Yeah.
transportation.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, it's really good that you were able to capitalize on the digital side even before the pandemic struck. So it's quite easier enough when distributing all this labor and work. Ano. So,
Yes, it put us to
ano,
advantage.
yeah, definitely. So, given we're talking about advantage, so what do you think, Miss Amory, is the competitive advantage of BCS over other big creative firms out there? Siyempre, you also have other competitors who have been in the industry for like quite a long time, no? So, what was the competitive advantage you think?
I think we have three. First is our optimized systems. So I think Don will vouch for this because he's an operations guy. So in our 16 years of experience across various industries, it has helped us optimize our systems, and we've gone through a lot of failures. So we're already anticipating problems before they even arise. So ayaw namin bigyan ng headaches and stresses yung client. So we anticipate everything ahead of time. Second, we remain youthful. And we never stop learning, we never stop exploring, we always innovate. We still take risks, but we manage those risks as well. And third, more important, is maintaining a good company culture that values the uniqueness and growth of each team member and emphasizes the importance of individual growth to the growth of the whole team. So dapat two-way, hindi lang yung business yung nag-grow at kumikita, dapat yung lahat ng individual members that make up the team, they also grow in their stay in the company. That's very, very important. Two-way siya. So dapat fulfilling for them yung trabaho nila and they grow.
And Colin and Amri, since we're on the topic of competitive advantage, let's show this very quick clip about a VCS para makita ng mga tao how creative the entire team of VCS is, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, very nice. Very youthful, very engaging, and very creative, hindi ba, Colin?
Yeah, kitang-kita mo naman doon. I mean, from, the music and everything, it's just, culminates into one amazing bit. You can really see, I mean, yung level of creativity that we have right here, ano? Oh. All right. So, if startups and businesses want to reach you, Miss Amri, how will they, get your services or avail of it? Ganyan.
So just go to our website, vitalstrats.ph. We're also on social media. So just type Vital Strats on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So Vital
right.
Strats.
Yeah, yes, you remember that, guys. So I mean, it's such a wonderful opportunity for all our youth out there, especially those na of younger age, like us, na parang who want to start their business but don't actually know how. I think it's very inspirational. Na it's really possible. You can pursue your passion. Just you just have to change your mindset and target the right opportunity. It goes a very long way. So thank you so much, Miss Amri, for that wonderful input. Yeah, I think all of our youth out there is really inspired.
Totoo yun. Tsaka
Thank
this
you
day
very
and
much as
age,
well.
branding is very important. If you're in need of,
Yeah.
strengthening your brand, please contact VCS for their services. Now we proceed to our second community mic feature. May we call on screen JP and Brielle.
Hi.
Hi, good afternoon.
Guys, take it away for our second community mic feature. Alis muna kami ni Colin.
All right, thank you so much, Don. Now, for our second community mic feature guest was a former retail sales consultant for Nike under the company of Mondragon International Philippines for the past 10 years. having moved to Baltimore, USA, she was hit by a commuter train. Imagine, Mariel, nabangga siya ng commuter train on her way to work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the founder of Borrowed Life Apparel and all the way from Baltimore, USA, Miss Mia Resurrection Inocencio.
Wow. Thank you so much, GP and Muriel.
Hi,
Hello, Miss
it's
Mia.
what time is it there? Thank you for gracing and staying awake for us to be with us this afternoon here
Yes,
in the
we are.
Philippines.
Medyo kailangan going lively today, no? Pero salamat for this opportunity na ako sa inyo, makapag-share ng aking story. And JP, thank you so much. Ang ganda na introduction.
Miss Mia, we are very honored to have you po on our show today. Alam niyo po, 4 o'clock na. Maraming salamat. But still, you're still there po to join us today. Miss Mia, I heard po you have a very inspiring story. Am I correct na sagasaan daw po kayo, na hit kayo ng commuter train on your way to work, and because of the accident, you became po an entrepreneur. Tama po ba?
Tama, correct.
Maybe you could tell us a bit more about the Borrowed Life po and your advocacy.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Kasi nung night before, nung nag-snow dito, so medyo kailangan ko mag-wear ng coat, and then nung umaga na yon, medyo talagang mahirap dahil malamig. So I have to cross the train tracks on foot kasi new driver lang ako noon. So kailangan ko mag-cross going north sa Baltimore, and narinig ko na yung train, nag-on na yung train kasi ginagawa ko, tumatalon lang ako dun sa sa train tracks para tawid ako. Pero that morning, ginamit ko yung cross, yung pinaka crossing line talaga, and then dun ako nabangga. Anyway, so nagising lang ako sa hospital, sa shock trauma, and then I have to decide because the doctor asked me kung okay lang sa akin putulin yung yung right foot ko kasi medyo yung dalawa kong toes medyo hindi na siya pwede i-survive. So ayun, naputulan ako ng paa. So for 8 months na out of work ako sa sa aking job sa Transamerica that time.
Imagine, Mariel, being hit by a commuter train. Of course, definitely, ang sakit po nun, Miss Mia. I'm sure yung pain po nun, time po nun was very painful,
Oh, yes. Ngayon nakukwento ko na lang siya kasi actually kanina nahiwa ako dun sa sa kitchen Sabi ko, oh my gosh, ang sakit na taranta ako. Pero sabi ko, naalala ko, oh my gosh, this is nothing compared dun sa pain na bugbog yung katawan ko. Patulog sa pain, and then hindi basta parang ko yung kasi 5 days ang surgery ko so parang
5 days.
kakayanin siya. Yes, consecutive 5 days. Kailangan ko everyday nasa operating room ako for 5 days.
Wow.
It was indeed life-changing, So, but seeing you now with us, Miss Mia, it's definitely show kung gaano ang faith mo and how strong you are. So, do share with us, tell us more, And ano ang mga changes that, transpired while you were recovering yourself, and how did you come about this advocacy that you are now pursuing?
Oh, sure. Hindi madali talaga yung yung recuperating time ko kasi everyday naiisip ko wala na akong daliri sa paa, and napakahirap uli maglakad. Una, mawawalan ka ng balance dahil wala ka ng toes. Hindi ko na-realize na pag wala ka palang toes, pag you try to step, parang baby ka na hindi alam kung ano yung next step mo. So I have to lean the walk noon. I have to practice. And so talagang I feel na-depress ako. Kapag nasa wheelchair ako, hindi ko gusto yun dahil lalo akong napi-feel down. And nag-change talaga yung life ko 360 160 degrees, hindi na ako nakakalakad the way I was before. So, ang hirap, mahirap, hindi madali. Mentally, napakahirap. So, naisip ko, talagang parang sabi ko, ba't di pa ako namatay, di ba? Kasi talagang dumating ako sa point na I don't see anything anymore, na parang ba't pa ako nabuhay. Pero na-realize ko din later nung pumasok na ako sa work after 8 months. Kasi yung table ko noon, sa mailroom pa ako noon sa Department of Mailroom nag-work noon sa America. Nakita ko yung meron akong article doon na nakalagay doon, life is borrowed, use it wisely. So from that article, sabi ko, bakit ako nagko-complain? Eto, nabuhay ako. Nawalan man ako ng pero sabi ko, merong purpose. Bakit ako magreklamo? Life is not my own. Life is just borrowed. That word of life is borrowed, talagang nag-ano sa akin, para siyang nagbigay ng comfort na don't complain. Wala ka dapat, you have nothing to complain kasi I don't own anything. Hiram
It
lang
gave you a different realization and
Yes,
strength as well to move on and go through it, no. With that said, ano po yung what inspired you naman to share and extend yung strength na meron ka to others that has gone through the same as we call it, tragedy or challenge that you went through?
Sure. Sa akin, I'm very passionate na mag-share ng story ko sa mga taong nakakaranas. Maybe hindi man train. I hope hindi na madagdagan si Rachel. Okay?
Yes.
Pero
Yes.
in our season right now sa pandemic, we need to be mentally strong. Let's count our yung present blessing na meron tayo, yung physical strength, na meron tayong kahit paano merong mga provision na dumadating sa atin. Kasi sa akin, nung unang-una kong paglakad the next day, kasi di ba wala na akong paa, the next following day sa hospital, nung na-cut off na yung paa ko, sabi ko, Lord, hindi ko na-realize before na yung strength ko is not mine, but it's yours. So, every day, natuto ako magpasalamat. Basta one step lang ang gagawin ko sa paglahakbang ko. Like, I'm grateful. So, sa akin, ma-share ko lang na let's see every moment na yung strength natin is talagang hindi nanggagaling sa atin, kundi it's something na galing sa Diyos, na we are moving, di ba? Yung
Yes.
natin, na open, close
Tama.
ka, di ba?
I have to agree with that, Miss Mia. And then I heard you created yung Borrowed Life Apparels, and then of course si Borrowed Life Apparels, you have advocacy there. And I heard there's this girl, her name is Rachel. Maybe you can tell us more about what happened to Rachel. I heard na sagasaan din siya ng train,
Oo, alam nyo, dyan ako na na I was being reminded na, Mia, the story of Borrowed Life is not like just an accident na bakit siya naging brand. Kasi in some point, para akong nadi-discourage din. Kasi sabi ko, parang walang nakakakita ng brand. Parang as in wala, parang hindi nakaka-relate. Sabi ko, walang nakaka-relate unless somebody went through something big, di ba? Or
same, yeah.
Yes.
So sabi ko, Lord, maybe, I'll just wait. And then suddenly, napitaan ko yung kay Rachel. Sabi ko, Lord, ano to? I'm shocked, na-remind sa akin yung accident ko. Pero sabi ko, Lord, gusto kong tulungan siya. Gusto ko siyang tulungan.
Mhm.
Gusto ko siyang tulungan. Sabi ko, dahil yung story namin is my story. Sorry, I have to...
Yes, oo.
So,
Now po, Miss
okay, I have my brother here. Sabi ko, pumasok. Actually,
Yes.
okay, I'm also, by the way, I'm also a caregiver of my mom and my brothers. Total, dumaan na siya eh. Okay.
Mhm.
Sabi ko, huwag
Yes
siyang
po.
dumaan eh.
Miss Mia, how is the condition now po of Rachel? Is she doing good? How is she coping up po?
Okay. Ganito, anihin ko muna. Oo. Actually, nakauwi na siya last Monday pa sa bahay nila. And meron siyang, ang kanyang pinagdaan ng surgeries are yung yung kanyang likod, yung kanyang spinal cord. That is locate yung bone na doon. And then, yung kanyang knee. And then also yung kanyang hips. So, ano naman, nakikita ko, she is making it. Sabi ko nga, wow, lakas-lakas niya. Sabi ko sa akin, hindi ko kaya itong ginagawa nitong batan to. Talagang ako, talagang bedridden ako eh.
But we'd like to to inform our viewers na si Rachel po ay nandito sa Pilipinas. Tama, Miss Mia?
Yes.
While Miss Mia is in the US, she is trying to support through her advocacy Rachel and her medication and recovery with the same that she went through. So with that said, Miss Mia, paano po makakatulong ang meron sa apparels nyo that would help Rachel when our viewers would like to get in touch with you to support the cause that you are doing for Rachel?
Well, I'm grateful kasi may isa ditong I would say printing company for the first time na nag-offer sa akin na, hey, mag-design ka ng t-shirt and then artwork natin ng libre. Kasi before talagang wala, as in wala mag-o-offer sa akin dito. Bumibili lang siguro ako ng mga dozen and then that's it. Pero ngayon sabi ko, wow, yung printing shop willing sila na yung drop shipping, lang dito sa US pero I wish sa Philippines meron din pero we will see. Pero dito sa US, inopen nila yon na kahit saan ka dito sa US, they could buy the shirt and they will ship it out.
For the shirt, Miss Mia, how much is it?
Oh yes, thank you. Bali dito, ang ating selling price $20.
Wow, $20.
Pero pag binili mo siya online, meron siyang shipping charge na $3. Pero as far as nakikita ko naman, yung mga bumibili, they're not really buying the shirt. They're buying the story. They're buying the support. They're buying they want to help Rachel.
Yes, with that being said po, Miss Mia, we have a lot of viewers na po. We are being streamed across the globe po in the United States, in the Philippines. Maybe you have a message po to our viewers that can help you po with your advocacy.
Wow, thank you, JP and Aurel. Hindi ko ba pronounce yung pangalan mo, Aurel eh. Okay. Kasi maganda kanina yung t-shirt nasa car, pero hindi ko mapakita yung t-shirt.
Ayan, kita naman namin.
Yes.
Ayan. Okay, yung t-shirt na lang pakita natin. Sa lahat po ng kababayan natin sa buong mundo, nananawagan po ako na suportahan niyo po itong aking fundraising, the Live for More fundraising. Gusto ko lang po makatulong din dun sa kapwa ko na nabangga ng tren na si Rachel. Nakatira po siya sa Santa Mesa and ang kanila pong bahay doon is just like a few steps away sa station or sa train area, dun sa train area. So, humihingi lang ako ng konting tulong sa inyo na i-share nyo lang po yung story. I-share nyo lang po yung parang COVID siya na kailangan i-spread natin siya. kung gaano kabilis mag-spread ang COVID, spread din natin yung story. 'Di ba? Ganun example. Pero
Mhm.
I'm serious kasi during my time nung na-aksidente ako, wala talagang nakapag-reach out sa akin dahil una, wala akong na-reach out din na buhay na nasagasaan ng trend so far during my time eh.
Mhm.
Ang nakikita ko lang ngayon, me and Rachel ang nakasurvive sa train na experience namin, and I don't know, I could not think of anything kasi ang train is the most dangerous, ano yan eh, twice dangerous yan kaysa sa car. Pero both of us, pareho-pareho, tumatawid kami ng train tracks. Tumatawid kami ng train tracks. Pareho kaming na nawala ako doon. pareho kaming na-drug. Actually, si Rachel, mas malaki yung kanyang na experience kasi yung train na nakasagasa sa akin is sa train ako nasa train stop ako so patigil siya. So ang speed niya pa-reduce, 'di ba? Kasi patigil yung train eh.
Rachel has a different one.
Nasa full speed ang train na bumangga sa kanya. So sabi doon sa cake nakita ko kanina, yung cake niya, she's a Wonder Woman. Ako kasi sa akin before, I'm Bionic Woman na-dent ko raw yung train.
Definitely, Miss Mia and Rachel, with both your stories, you are both blessed with the borrowed life that we are given, and you are both a testament na may mission pa. Especially you, ang mission mo siguro is to create awareness and now to help others through both your stories and to this advocacy that you are sharing with everyone else. Right, JP?
Yes, I have to agree. Alam niyo po na you have heard the story of Miss Mia. It was very inspiring. Well, life is indeed beautiful and truly a blessing, especially if it was given to you the second time, just like what happened to Miss Mia. And of course, Miss Mia, maybe you would like to give a shout out po or to ask their viewers po, where can they contact you po?
Oh, sure. Thank you. Actually, right now, you can contact me sa aking Facebook. Hanapin nyo yung may mug. Mia Resurrection. Ako lang ata may mug na profile so far in the Facebook world. And then, okay, thank you for the background. So, yun namang yung sa website naman, can I just give the website noong graphics house? Kasi yung aking website is under renovation din until now, okay? So, it's a graphics, instead na C, letter X siya, and then HAUS promo.com. So, yun ang website. And so, thank you again for your time. And wow.
Yes. Thank you so much po, Miss Mia. We are very honored po here at Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt.
Yes, thank you very much, Miss Mia, for your time. And we hope we create extra awareness for your advocacy to be able to help more. So when Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt returns, of course, we are driving right into the panel segment and pick on the minds of our other esteemed guests. All that when we return with Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt. Thank you again, Miss Mia. Stay safe.
Thank you, Miss Mia.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk.Shop.Asia Nxt. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Business is a fast changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Thinking forward and staying relevant with the latest trends and insights to keep your business up to date with the times. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
And welcome once again to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. No, we know you are excited for the panel interview. Of course, we have back on screen Don and Colleen. So let's get right back on no? Let's jump in, and can we request on screen our guests? Of course, we start with Mitzi, with and John, and Kathleen, and Jade. Welcome again, guys.
Hello.
Thank you again.
Of course, and Miss Ame. So let's to start with, in your opinion, how important is it for businesses to have a social cause beyond the call of business profitability? So let's start with, of course, Mitzi.
So, for me, it is very important to have a social mission apart from the profit mission because, number one, it creates a culture of compassion within the community. When the business shows compassion to its people, the people will in turn show compassion not only to the business but also to each other in the community. And then they will learn to use their gifts and skills to bless others. And I think that's one of my mission in the business. And then second, it gives a deep sense of purpose that serves as the intrinsic motivation, or it provides the needed grit for the people, for the team members to go on with the business no matter what happens. And then lastly, for me, it's because you have nothing to lose if you add a social mission to your business.
That's right. I like that. Compassion. That's one thing that, we need all across. Ano pang industry yan, kung sino man yan. Well said. How about with Jade and Kat?
So, we believe na ang social cost ng Camir, not only by the business itself, by profit, is to give jobs to fellow Filipino people. Despite of their educational attainment, we want to give livelihood to farmers like yung mga products na kinukuha namin from farm. And we also give chance for everybody na willing mag-work na basta deserving sila kasi hindi po namin tinitignan kung ano pong natapos na sa pag-aaral nila. Basta deserving po sila sa trabaho and deserving sila dun sa dun sa pag-serve sa Camir. So,
Tama, no? Giving chance to others to change their lives as well through it. John.
Yes. For us, yes, I do believe we need to have a social cause talaga, For us, it's basically creating opportunities. Um, for entrepreneurs, kailangan talaga tulungan eh. It's not just for ourselves kasi like for us na nasa retail, it's not us or the owners or even the upper management who holds the kumbaga yung key personnel eh. It's the one who's facing the customers. Basically for us, kumbaga yung baristas na sila yung humaharap sa customers. We wanted to create opportunities for them to make themselves better. And in turn, habang lumalaki nga yung mga enterprises natin, mas marami tayong natutulungan. As mentioned kanina ng Camir team, yung mga farmers or even the locals na kailangan ng support from us, mabibigyan natin ng tulong na kailangan natin. Of course, yun nga, given the advocacy of each company na nandito, I do believe na it would help strengthen the economy. and each and everyone dito sa society natin.
Correct, no? Tulungan. And everyone naman talaga, without them also, wala rin ang mga negosyo natin. So it's really giving back. Amray, of course, I'd like to hear from something more digital, no? Mas new gen ang approach. How?
I would like to reiterate what I said then kanina na in the first place, all businesses should provide value to the market that they serve. Any business cannot profit if it does not create value. But apart from the main purpose of every business, it's highly important for businesses to support causes because it reinforces what is important to them and it reinforces the values that they believe in. What they support reveals what is important to them and it also humanizes them. I believe that businesses have the power to create momentum, change beliefs, influence movement, and influence change for the causes that they are fighting for. And businesses should take advantage of their platforms, especially digital platforms, if you're capable of doing that. Businesses should take advantage of that and for their influence to do good and to give back. On our end in VCS, our advocacy projects are the ones that are more fulfilling because we know that however small the contribution is, we are contributing to a solution, a bigger movement that impacts people and something that makes the world a better place.
I
Well
have to
said,
agree
no?
with
No help
everyone.
and support is small. Correct.
I have to agree with everyone, Maria. I think, the keyword talaga natin when it comes to advocacy is really compassion, giving opportunity to everyone, providing value, and humanizing the corporate, our businesses. Kasi it allows everybody in the organization to work beyond, something that is bigger than what we are. No? So that being said, and having heard everybody say so many good things about their causes, etc., we're obviously in the midst of like very good business leaders of the future. So that being said, being the young and next generation leaders in your respective companies, what is your vision for businesses of the future? If it were up to you, let's start with Mitzi.
To solve the world problems. Why? Because businesses can. With the creativity and the ingenuity of the next gen, they can make their businesses with more depth, with a purpose. And as I said a while ago, they have nothing to lose but more to gain because when the community that you are in thrive, your business will also thrive.
Very well said. How about with Jade and Kat? What is your vision for businesses of the future? Especially kayo, you're building your business at this point in time, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot of things on your mind as well.
Yes po. So, para po sa amin, vision for businesses in the future, we think most likely, maximize po natin yung use ng technology to solve problems. Kasi nga po, business is to solve problems. Yun, gaya po ng sabi ni Mitzi. Almost all businesses ngayon online. So, maximize natin yung online payments, online orders, and more inclined po tayo sa logistics. So, yun po ang nabivision natin sa future.
That's nice. How about for Jade? For Jan?
Yes. For us, basically to start with muna siguro, I'm looking at kung kanino ba talaga nanggaling tong businesses natin. For me, I'm speaking towards surrendering everything to God sa umpisa because siya yung nagbigay sa atin ng opportunity to have this business. And in line with that, ang vision ko basically is as mentioned earlier, it's really helping each other, helping everyone in the society, teaching everyone how to survive. Kasi as mentioned din siguro with our story, we started out as employees, and we saw how businesses can impact each and every lives dito sa community natin. So yung businesses, I'm sure it would help the society or economy to strive given the current scenarios na nangyayari sa mundo. So I think that's for us.
Mhm. Right, right. So yeah, very well said, of course, Jan, and of course, Andre.
Well, for us in Vital Strats Creative Solutions, we think businesses of the future will all be centered on their ikigai and the ikigai of all the members of their team. So, what is ikigai? Ikigai is first doing what they love, doing what they are good at, creating solutions that the world needs, and getting compensated for it. So, sustainable and shared value. That way, it won't feel like work for all the members of your team. Everybody's fulfilled, and with your unique talents, all the powers of your team members merged together, you are able to make the world a better place.
Mm. Okay. Alam mo, Mariel, JP, and Colin, may I just say, we're in the midst of like next generation leaders who, have that business acumen and also have the heart as well. No? I mean, that's what separates a businessman from entrepreneur. You have the heart, and then you provide value. And having heard everybody, we can more or less say that we are in good hands. In a few years' time, this will be the next generation leaders, and I can only see good things happening in the future. What do you think, Maria?
That's true. No, they're all very inspiring. The energy, the passion that they've given and shown us. No, I personally believe that the true entrepreneur is one who succeeds along with his community, just like what our exemplar guests has shared with us this afternoon. So thank you, everyone. JP, your thoughts?
Yes, there's one thing I've noticed to all of our guests, they are all very humble, Alam nyo, it's a good characteristic of a good leader, If you're a good leader, if you want to be a good leader, you just have to be humble. And if you're a good leader po, it becomes a mentor eventually po. What do you think, Colleen?
Yeah, definitely I can agree with everyone. And if there's something that I really admire with all of our guests today, it's that they don't just think of themselves. They think of the people, the grassroots level, ayan, na those who are working for them, where the product is coming from, I mean, who their clients are, and how to link all of that through their advocacy. I mean, it's amazing. And it's such a pleasure to be around all these people. It inspires me so much today. Yeah, so thank you so much to everyone for, spending your time with us and giving all of this knowledge.
Indeed, no, this has been a very inspiring exchange with everybody. And that being said, I'm pretty sure a lot of our audience are, very much, kahit paano na-attach na sila sa mga brands ninyo because of the inspiration you're able to share with us. So, Mitzi, please invite everybody to, get a copy or get a hold of your products. So, how do they get in touch with you?
So I hope that you can reach out to us through our Facebook and Instagram pages called Mori Notes, and you can visit our online store. It's called morinotes.linker.store. Looking forward to have a chat with you all.
Very
Nice,
nice. How
thank
about
you.
for Jaden Ka?
So yun,
Where can
as
we
of now,
visit and buy yung shawarmas?
Ayan, sorry po. Ayan, as of now po, you can visit po Camille in SM Clark 3 Park, and you can communicate with us po through our Facebook page. It's Camille Authentic Shawarma. Ayan.
Instagram. The Instagram.
Ayan. And Instagram po, Camille page naman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. John, where can our coffee aficionados like myself visit your stores and avail of your products?
Yes. Currently for Luzon, we have stores in Makati, Mandaluyong, Pasig, Quezon City, and as far as Lucena. So we're available in major malls on those cities. And then for Visayas, we're in Cebu, Iloilo, and Bacolod. Again, for major malls in those cities as well. And then you may visit our Facebook, Little Farmers Coffee, and then Instagram, Coffee by Little Farmers. And then we also have our website, that's littlefarmerscoffee.com.
All right. Amre, how can our viewers get in touch with you for their marketing needs?
So just visit our website, vitalstrats.ph. We're on all social media channels. Just search Vital Strats. We have articles and video resources that contain tips, tricks, and hacks for you to market and grow your businesses. So just check it out.
Awesome. So yeah, once again, thank you very much to our guests for being with us this afternoon. We are looking forward to hearing more about your success in the next weeks and next months and in the future. And of course, Shepard, we'd like to thank everybody who tuned in the program. We look forward to seeing you again next Sunday as we talk about the next generation movers and shakers in the Filipino business scene. This has been Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Let's jump into the business revolution. Let's
Let's
talk.
talk. Let's shop. Here at Talk Shop Asia
Next Gen.
Next Gen. Thank you, everyone. Have a good afternoon.
Everyone.
Sunday.
The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends with norm challenging brands, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Bagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Senita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. Together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Valliaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, only here on Big Media.